Freebrickproductions, and one of y'all.
This is Michael.
I am Tommy.
And we're just here to say thank you for helping us to get to 5,000 different railroad crossings on Mike's Railroad Crossing website. We really couldn't have gotten as many without y'all, because I mean there's only so far we can generally go, and even when we go on like vacations and the like, we can't really get that far. Well, you got, or at least get that many crossings. It's usually only a week.
Well, my work schedule, and the fact that I'm on call, that limits my mobility a lot. So I don't get out nearly as much as I used to.
And I just got college starting here soon, so that's gonna limit my mobility a lot. I know high school did, and work when I get into that will probably also limit my mobility a good bit.
Now, I can't remember when Mike initially started the site, but it's been close to 20 years that it's been going. 15, 20 years it's been active.
I believe he started around 2000.
Let's see here, archive.org. Let's see here, so now, whoops, looks like Gillson actually dropped out, but www. Alright,
you're cutting out really bad, David.
I blame that on my internet connection. Well, the archives go back as far as 2006, and that's January 6th. Let's see here. It is originally created June 1999.
Alright, so it's been 17 years.
17 years, and we were able to hit 5,000 pictures.
5,000 crossings.
I think for the first 11 years, Mike's done this solo, basically.
Yeah.
And it started off as a hobby of his.
Wow, this is... this definitely looks rather old. Let's see here. Update number 485 was December 13th, 2005. And this was a big update with 100 new pictures, one crossing in Tucson, Arizona, 3 new pictures of one crossing in Ecorse, Michigan, and 41 pictures of 4 crossings in Bakersfield and Hanfield, California. Yeah.
That was a big update?
Yeah, and a mega update has this. 85 new pictures of 2 new crossings from Palmdale, California. 13 new pictures and 1 new crossing from Hanford, California. 25 new pictures and 1 new crossing from Tucson, Arizona. 11 new pictures, from Congress, Arizona, along with a new MP3 file. 9 new pictures and 1 MP3 file in Hillsboro, Oregon. An update to the 101 page, and added 19 new road signs to the railroad and highway signs sections, and added 1 new railroad-related link. And that was the beginning of the weekly updates, and that was considered a mega update, and that was December 20th, 2005, update number 486.
Wow. Just goes to show you how far we've come.
Yeah, like, now a mega update's like 4,000 some odd pictures.
A mega for us is like 3,000 pictures.
Yeah.
A small update for me is like 500 pictures.
I don't know how many a small update is for me, but probably a few crossings. But yeah, gonna definitely need to get the 102 page update up. No, dude, I don't know when that was last updated, dude.
What was updated?
The 102.
Oh. I've put in a few little text updates to it, but I haven't really done any major work with it.
Yeah, I'm talking about like major updates. Let's see here. I assume sometime back in like 2010. Well, that's before the main page got completely overhauled. Last 5 updates. Don't see anything about the. No, I'm gonna send you the link real quick, but I don't see anything about the. About the. No, not 102 page getting updated. Oh, and in January 31st, by that time in 2010, it had gotten updated. Oh, wow. Quite an interesting way. I mean, they had a update status, like submission status. In 2010. I'm gonna just send you this link. And Gillson's out about. He's not getting good reception. Oh, hey, Gillson.
It seems like I'm on for a minute, then I'm off for a minute, so I want to say thank you to everybody that's contributed to the site, and hopefully I can get stuff posted in the future.
Yeah, hopefully.
It was kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have a set schedule whatsoever.
Yeah. When was the submission status removed? It was removed by 2012, it looks like. May 2011. May 2011. Looks like it got removed sometime in 2011. Yeah, it was in 2011 that the submission status got removed. And updates to the site will be moving soon. Keep your eyes peeled. Wasn't that May 20th, 2011? Wasn't that when Mike was diagnosed with cancer?
It was sometime around then.
Yeah. Well, updates did resume, even if it wasn't by Mike. It resumed later in the year. So I remember joining. It's like shortly after Mike had died, and the farm was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
And we've come a long way since then. Because I remember back when I joined, you got me a new post only a few times a month.
Yeah.
Now you get new posts at least once or twice a week. Probably more like daily now.
Yeah.
Almost daily anyways.
I know I haven't done a whole lot on the forum recently.
Yeah, I've been the one who's been keeping an eye on the forum.
Yeah. I've mostly just been working on my backlog from Illinois.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I need to get some more work done on some of the newer Alabama pages I need to do. Like Dora, Alabama.
Say that again?
Like, I need to work on some stuff like Dora, Alabama, and Troy, Alabama.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. So, I mean, other than the 102 update, which gonna probably be the next major update to the site, I guess there's really not much other than just the occasional update in the future for the site. Though we are gonna need to get a new plugin for the YouTube embedder.
Yeah.
Because Flash Player is no longer working.
The code that you used on your videos is working for Composer for me.
Nice.
So I've been slowly updating the Illinois pages with the new code.
I'll need to update Alabama's with the new code, at least the videos you added.
Some of the pages I originally did are gonna have to be changed.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to getting Troy up on the site because the US 231 crossing there, that's a rather interesting crossing there. And it's going to probably be the only crossing with those stop gate barriers added in the future.
Yeah.
Because you just don't see those in use too much anymore.
But the B&B armor gates?
Yeah.
I need to get up to Wisconsin and find some of those.
There's some on the WSOR. I don't know if they've been removed yet.
Yeah. I know where some of them are. I just need to get up there at some point.
Yeah. Kind of like how I need to get to some towns in Tennessee and Northwest Georgia, the Memphis area, and a couple towns in northern Mississippi.
Yeah.
Found out that Corinth, Mississippi has some General Signals Type 1s on the Norfolk Southern there. So, I mean, there's a bit of variety in the e-bells.
There's some GS Type 1s around here.
Yeah. We only got one here in Huntsville. In fact, we only got one on the Memphis District East. As far as I'm aware, anyways. Let's see here. Let's see here. That's right, Troy. I think these had a different brand. Oh yeah, these were energy absorption systems. A Quicksoat company, it says on the side. Though it also has stop gate barrier arm underneath that. I'd send you the picture real quick. And here's the other one that has a more full view of the little tag. Probably also the only crossing in Alabama to have Alstom Aurora gate lights.
Yeah, they're very common on the UP back in Illinois. Especially on the Joliet sub.
Yeah, I've heard the SCART's using them now.
I don't know why, but for some reason, like all at once, UP decided to replace every gate light on that line with Auroras.
I don't know. I mean, that CSX more or less did the same thing when they upgraded to LED. Though there's still a number of incandescents somehow remaining. I also find it interesting that CSX has that 8-inch crossing on the very northern end of the SNNA sub. All of the others have been upgraded to have 12 by 24-inch LED lights, with the exception of a few 12 by 20s. But, yeah. They just left that one crossing up there in Brentwood. Gonna probably see about getting out there sometime within this month and getting a recording of it. Couple recordings, really. And probably also gonna go for the crossing in Chapel Hill with those GRS gate mechanisms.
Yeah.
Anywhere you're planning on going in the near future?
Just a bunch of places around here in Ohio. Want to follow a short line going from Tiffin to Toledo. Plan to follow the CSX main line, the former B&O. Get a bunch of those crossings. I'm probably going to make a trip down to the Cincinnati area in September.
Yeah,
maybe get some stuff down there.
Yeah, I think there's some good stuff down there.
Yeah. Well, one main reason I want to go, you've already seen videos of it.
Yeah, the HOR siren.
Yeah.
The whore.
I freaking love that thing.
Mm-hmm. Got one of the coolest sounds out there.
I know. It's real. I wish they used it more often. It's freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get a ambience video from surrounding sirens.
And since you do use those recorders, you could probably place one far from the siren to get some of the other surrounding sirens, but get an up-close video recording of the siren.
I could, but there's already enough up-close recordings of it. I'd hate to do the same thing.
And maybe you could get a different angle.
I don't know. We'll see. I'll figure it out yet. Trying to look around the Google Earth area in Hamilton, seeing what good spots there are.
I know there's some good stuff on the CSX line in northwest Georgia. A lot of 8-inch lights, sold L&N equipment. Mostly Martin Industries, though, of course. But some good stuff there. Apparently, if I recall correctly, it's a town northwest of... No, I'm going to just pull it up on Google Maps. Northwest of Atlanta, I know that. And... let's see... But there's an all WRRS crossing there. Yeah, that's right. It's like Dalton or something. Right, that's a different one. Marietta, I think.
Huh.
Yeah, Marietta. Mill Street. It has an all WRRS 8-inch setup.
Really?
Yep. Apparently the gate mechanisms are the GRS WRRS branded ones.
Ah.
And there's a link to it. Skyman 2002 on YouTube got a recording of it a while back.
Got what?
A recording of that crossing.
Oh. That's right. That's right. He was down in Georgia.
Cartersville has some good stuff.
Man, that is a nice crossing.
Yep. Here's an old setup. All the overhead lights have been upgraded to LED, but the mast lights are still 8-inch incandescent.
Mm-hmm.
CSX seems to have done that on some of their crossings. Other ones, they'll just upgrade the mast lights and leave the overhead lights incandescent. Why no consistency?
They did that for one of the crossings on the New Rock sub.
Just the mast lights?
Yeah, the mast lights are all second-gen WCHs, and they left 24-inch WCH incandescents on the cantilever.
One of the crossings, I've recorded a few crossings, actually. 17th Street in Talladega, before the overhead lights were upgraded, was like that. Then you have East Street number 1 in Talladega, which has the mast lights that are LED and overhead lights that are incandescent. And then you have that one crossing in Sneads, Florida on the CSX P&A sub with just LED mast lights and incandescent overhead lights. But there's a crossing on the CSX SNNA South sub down Verbena. It's on the site. When Kite got pictures of it back in like 2008, when it had the West Carolina Mechanical Bell, the overhead lights were second generation Western Cone Hayes LED lights, but they mast lights are incandescent. However, sometime since then in 2013, most, if not all of them, were the LED lights were replaced with dialight LEDs.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
CSX in Alabama, always busy.
Complete opposite of what CSX normally does.
Yeah, at least with the crossing equipment everywhere except for the Dothan sub. Dothan Sub's the only CSX line that you can still find some almost pure seaboard toast line installs on.
Hey, you're still cutting out really bad.
Yeah, well, I'm getting you fine. As I was saying, you can not find some almost pure seaboard toast line installs there. Sadly, the line gets like only 2 trains a day. So there's the reason why it's got all the old equipment. So you're down near Troy. I know there's like one. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, is this the line that has the Wabco bells? It's that short line? Well, this is interesting. It's definitely some kind of branch line or
I can't hear you at all, man.
I just found some like short line or branch line. Oh wait, this is the line that crosses 231. It's that short line. That's right. The Dothan Sub goes a different way. Ansley. I know there's also a lot of like cat's eye crossbucks on this line.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
There was one up by Rockdale that I remember seeing many years ago. Wish I got a photo of it.
Yeah, actually, the antique store I bought my 12 by 20 inch Western Cone Haze light from, that federal signal light, antique store is right next to an all 8 inch bellless L&N setup. Well, actually, it's probably more like a seaboard toast line setup, but it's right next to one of those. One of the signals has a cat's eye crossbuck. Unfortunately, it's the one facing away from me at the time.
Oh.
Yeah. That's life, I guess.
Yep.
Let's see here. Actually, you know what? I'll see if I can send... That's right, this is in Brundage. Real quickly, I'll send you a link. Oh, and also, with the light with the cat's eye crossbuck, it has some of those visor guards on it.
Yeah?
Yeah. 3 of the 4 lights have them. Here's the link. No idea if the relay case has a bell hidden on it or not. But this was the seaboard toast line. There may have been an L&N that this portion of the line is, so it's possible that it might have one of those school bells hidden on it. I probably look over here. Oh no, there's a street view on that street. And, I hate my internet connection sometimes. You wanna know something? If you can hear me? I hate my internet connection sometimes. I know whenever sometimes I'll wake my computer up, it will just have issues connecting. Like, it will just think that it's not connected. And I'll have to unplug and re-plug in the cable.
Yeah, I have to do that with my mom's internet sometime.
I also wonder if it's a fault in the router, fault with the computer, or fault with the cable.
Whose internet do you get?
Comcast.
Same with my mom.
Oh yeah, the Dothan sub to the home to this really, really weird crossing. The one that only has one gate. Well, actually, there's one on like the M&M sub down South Alabama as well, but this one has 3 signals and 1 gate.
And it's not a double crossing.
Nope. It's just the one track. Don't ask me why.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Dothan Sub would be a great line to document all kinds of old crossings on if it wasn't 4 hours away. It's on the other end of the state from me.
Yeah.
And only gets 2 trains a day anyways. That's not the only weird thing about some of the CSX lines around here. The CSX SNNA South sub splits when it goes through like Alabaster, Alabama or something like that. It splits into 2 lines and rejoins. Oh yeah, here's Dothan. I can find one of these old cantilever setups pretty easily. Well, that's not it. Is it this street? Oh yeah, it looks like this street. Yeah, it's this street, even though the bells are placed. I have one that's gated I could find as well. But a pair of Rayco cantilevers with WRS 8-inch lights. And
that's pretty nice.
Yeah. And then next crossing up is a gated version of that. Don't know if the 8-inch lights are still there, but the CSX Dothan sub, they probably don't care. The only thing not original there is the gates and the safe train gate mechanism on one of the signals. From what I can tell anyways. I may break down by myself a new cable one day and see if that fixes the issue. If not, then I'm going to try replacing the NIC card next. But yeah, Alright, well I guess I can go ahead and wrap it up. Well, again, thank y'all for sending in the 5,000, well, having us get into those 5,000 crossings by sending in crossings in y'all's areas. We really couldn't have got all of those crossings if it weren't for the help of y'all, in all honesty. Because we can only go so far. You want to say anything, Tommy?
Yep.
So, Tommy, you want to say anything? If you can hear me? Gosh, dang it, when does this? Because it's still coming through pretty well. Any final remarks? Alright, I guess I'm gonna stop now. So, just again, thank y'all for sending those crossings. I mean, it's just amazing we managed to get to the site to 5,000 crossings. So yeah. I hope y'all have a good day and keep sending them in. Let's see if we can't get to 100,000 pictures now. Over and out. Hello y'all, it's Free Brick Productions here. I'd just like to let y'all know that the audio you just heard, that Skype call, it was recorded, I want to say back on Tuesday. It was recorded on August 16th, which was a few days ago now. And since then some things have fixed themselves. Like for example, the Flash player works again. The YouTube Flash player works again, which is the one that Tommy embedded on a lot of his web pages, and is the one that would be embedded on the site when you were posting on the forums when you embedded a video. That's what it used. That has been fixed. I don't know what happened with it, but it just broke and fixed on its own. So yeah, I just thought I'd let y'all know that's been fixed. So yeah, some stuff might be a bit out of date, but a lot of the stuff that we talked about in there, for the most part, is going to be in future updates. So, but yeah, again, just gonna reiterate this one more time. We here at the administrative team of Mike's River Crossing website do want to thank all of y'all who have sent in pictures for helping us reach 5,000 different crossings. So we just wanna, I just want to thank y'all for that again. Over and out.